like tends to cause people to want to play their favorite games again, or even just similar games to what I'm playing if it's not something they particularly enjoy and stuff. And I never kind of thought that I'd have that kind of like impact on people, but it's nice to hear. Like, if something makes you feel like having fun with something you used to enjoy again, for whatever reason, if it sparks that kind of energy in you again, I'm happy that I've done that. You know, it's a nice feeling. I'm gonna die again, obviously, but I need to make me some of these longsword busts. I never make them, and I'm obviously dying. Congrats on the weight loss. It's not easy. It's lost a few kilos over a month and a half. Yeah, both you and Shadow have like had a pretty good kind of like recent journey. I think we could keep it up. Yeah, I think Shadow, you started doing more like exercise and stuff like that for like general fitness too, didn't you? Because I remember back before Christmas and stuff, like, what is that? That's a catapult. Back before Christmas and stuff, you like were going to gym to like increase like your walking and like build a little bit of strength and stuff like that. And yeah, that's awesome. Fun fact for anybody that's new in, so I used to be a bodybuilder. That was one of my hobbies when I worked in computers. And for quite a long time, I did bodybuilding. I didn't do it for competitions or anything. I just liked weightlifting. And I got up to some like reasonably high weights and stuff for fun. But yeah, I used to be quite strong. But basically to sum it up, I got injured elsewhere and I couldn't do it anymore. So that's kind of what happened. A weightlifter. So kind of like a professional level weightlifter, but not actually competing professionally. That's kind of what bodybuilders do. So kind of like, you know, I did it for fun. I just liked doing weightlifting and stuff. If they actually destroyed this, I would lose. But I never find that they actually take this out. They're also fighting somebody else here, so I guess I would have been screwed either way. What are they? Pop tile. That's way further along. Oh yeah, I'm not in that group. I've got to change something about how I play this because I'm not getting past like 3 at the moment. Not that there we go. Finally. Do you know how long it's been since somebody's actually taken the time to fully fucking kill me in a game? Like, it's so long. They never do. Let's get a new one. So what I didn't do last time is I saw that there was 4 here, and I didn't make one of my ally. But I'm gonna make this. I don't think this is better. No, let's keep it on 5. I think they'll absolutely wreck me. Can I have, let's make red my ally. Yeah? There we go. Okay, so everybody else is against each other, and this is me with it. So let's try this again, and let's give me big map. So we're the fuck away from each other. Where the fuck am I? Alright, let's go. As I went with cardio, although lately exchanged gym for wrestling with Milo, we tour a few times a week and have mandatory PE classes on Mondays, so it's all good. That's fair. Look, at least you're getting in your cardio some way. Like, if it's fun, it's better. Like, I don't know. Plus, you can always do, like, tickling and stuff with Viking as well. They'll get your fucking sides, like, I don't know. What do you call it? Those, like, what are the side muscle things? That would be so great. Try zooming out with a scroll wheel. I prefer this particular distance, but if I scroll in and out, it can get blurry, so I like where I'm at. But welcome in, Dork. And, yeah. Pretty much just playing how I enjoy it. I would probably play it on classic if I wasn't streaming, just because, you know, I like the old style graphics. I might set up one of these storage bits up here and go with that. Okay, screen must be skipped for a half a second because I heard was used to be a foyer. No. No, that happens. Sometimes my internet's not really great where I am. We've had it at least in like the last 2 weeks where my internet has crashed stream during the last, like, there's been 3 streams where I've lost internet. so I don't really get much of a choice with it. Dork, I'm going to play the game how I want to play it, and I don't use hotkeys. If that's not for you, I'm not for you. So, yeah. But welcome in, and I hope that maybe you enjoy your stay. But what's that stream? Yeah. No, basically I said bodybuilding. So, like weightlifting and stuff. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Let's see if I can find me some things. I have also been playing it since it came out, Dork. I'm not young. And I understand that you're trying to help, but if you actually hung around for a couple of minutes and got the atmosphere before chatting, you'd realize what I'm doing. So I might not be the stream for you. Maybe somebody else might need assistance and enjoy using the hotkeys, but it doesn't matter if it's Age of Empires, World of Warcraft, Warcraft 2, StarCraft. I'm not going to play hotkeys, and I don't really care if I win or lose. That's nice. At least they kind of accepted and just left. There's so many people that just don't, and try to push the particular perspective that they want to see on the streamer. So I appreciate that. Oh damn, I've been stuck on RimWorld again. Just put myself away. Grim, have you eaten in the last 24 hours? Have you eaten? Because I don't think you've surfaced from RimWorld for air, let alone food and coffee. Actually, that's a fucking good point. Grim, have you had coffee? Because by the sound of it, I doubt it. Oh, so how's your colony going? You got one that's still surviving, or if you had a few more? Because yeah, I don't know if you got to catch it yesterday. Yesterday was one of those days that was kind of so, I don't know, intense for me with RimWorld, that because I got rid of my first location of Salvation, I kind of I was so out of it after stream. I even left my glass in here, the cup that I was drinking from. I never do that, but I left that in here overnight. That shit's how you get ants. But yeah, I was way out of it. So let's get a barracks. I've got 3 places. I've made that, and I've got a granary and that thing. Okay, let's go with this, and let's see if I can make a few people. Right, I don't know where trees are. Let's go for the wood, and then I'll try to go hunt some animals. I won't try to go for stone, and I'll try to get some upgrades and see if I could do it a little bit better than last game. This is literally the same. Been for the last 7 hours. Has the DLC hasn't come out yet, has it? Because I know that when the DLC eventually comes out for RimWorld, I kind of figure when I stream next, I'm either going to have a whole bunch of people that are either asking me questions about the DLC, or alternatively, I'll just see this massive improvement in the speed of my game, because I've got 200. Oh, I did a count, guys. I've got 219 people now, but I've got 500 and something fucking animals. I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, I did a count. We lost 9 people yesterday. 9 colonists. That's huge for me. I take in a lot of people. I don't let them die, but this, I couldn't do anything about it. If you didn't see yesterday's stream and you like RimWorld, probably in the last hour, you probably only need the last half an hour. Just a couple of my people went berserk trying to leave Salvation and kind of tried to kill everybody as they left. So I didn't leave Salvation the way I wanted to. It was intense. I definitely had a lot of time to myself after that particular stream, because I'm these people, they will work. I'm going to make a couple of these guys to hopefully defend myself in the interim. I've been watching Grim panning away at RimWorld. I've been impressed. Oh, really? It had some shared screen. That'd be pretty cool. I haven't seen Grim playing it for a while, but Grim also plays with so many mods. It's basically a whole different game what I'm playing, which is hilarious. Everybody that's got heaps of mods plays it so differently to me, because I've just got basically core game and stuff. So every time I watch it, I'm I have no clue what's going on, even though I play the game myself. It's always amusing. Let's see if I can get a couple more people in here. I get ants. You're Australian. I thought that there were few insects. Did you know next follower will be your 300th follower? Yeah, I do. I'm actually hoping that 2 people that have followed me, one recently and one like a year or 2 ago, will unfollow me first, so that then I can have 3 new people come in, because there's been a couple of people that have been like banned and I kind of want them to, kindly fuck off. But yeah, they won't leave and I can't kick them. So they're kind of like a hollow number sitting there, unfortunately. But yeah, I know the next person that comes in and wants to follow me will be my 300th person. That'll be pretty cool. My channels have been growing pretty quickly lately. Like my YouTube's at like 2,750 or 60 or something subscribers, and stream is at like nearly 300 and stuff. Like it's nuts. Um, it's just kind of like it's great. It's kept growing and stuff. It's just like it's still overwhelming at sometimes. Like you might know this, Grizzly, but I don't see the number of people that are here. I don't want to know. So when people are here, unless they chat or unless they redeem something, I don't know who's here. So I just naturally just assume, generally for my own anxiety and stuff, that there's only ever like 2 or 3 people around at any point in time. However, Twitch decided to let me know that I hit an achievement the other week where apparently I have like on average 10 people here all the time. And I needed a moment after that. I'm just like, okay, I just gotten used to the concept of like 3 to 5 people being here, but now there's like 10 of you. So sometimes it's a little bit, oh my god, kind of thing. I also don't see any fucking animals nearby I can hunt. It's a little frustrating. Oh, no, there's some. Make a couple more people. I will hydrate Bubba. I'll also pat Phoenix because he's come to join us. Phoenix is my cat, for anyone that doesn't know. And I'll also have some water. I was going to say, I'm like, that's too ludicrous of a number for that to be real. But yeah, if you can, like, if you ever see that there's a lot of people here or something like that, please just don't tell me. I do not want to know. I experience like a roller coaster of anxiety that affects my health pretty bad. So I prefer not to know. I also, somebody might get a chuckle. I normally wouldn't point this out, but if you have a look at the shape of the map at the moment, someone might get a giggle out of that. Um, as I went for another modless revision and had to add more mods, but now my Whiskey Wolf people with psychic powers are more viable. What? Like actually properly make them now? Oh, nice. At least you can probably make them. Where did I send my people? I send them to there? Because I'll tell you what, let me grab a couple of yours. What are you doing, Phoenix? You just up here for head pats, are you? Phoenix is being adorable. And thank you, Bubba. Give a hug. I'm going to go attack this gazelle. Not because you gave me a hug, but just because I'm going to. I'm going to send 3 different people up for 3 different gazelles. See how that goes. Yeah, Phoenix is being incredibly handsome and majestic next to me. He's like a little Tonkinese. If you guys want to see what he looks like, if you don't know already, I have photos of my cats and like screenshots of games and all sorts of stuff on like Instagram and in my Discord. So, you know, you can always like see what they look like and stuff. Phoenix is very cute. He's just like, he'll be turning 15 this year. There's a bit of an old cat, but he's still got so much energy. It's just like he's also frail as shit at the same time because he's a very like lightweight cat and very like not very fuzzy cat. So yeah, it's just like he's in that stage of life where everything's kind of like, I don't know. I wouldn't say like wasting away per se, but you know, like when they like decrease and then they kind of like they decrease in like mass kind of thing, and then they just stay like bony for ages. Yeah, that's kind of what he is. Um, the mini map definitely looks like Warhammer. Yes, it definitely looks like an axe at the moment. I'll tell you that much. They're definitely making a better shape, but I'm on some kind of water map. I just don't know if I've got any connecting areas. But if that's the case, I don't have to worry about making too many people. I just need to make somebody to go and I need a shipyard thing basically. The bad pun warning. Was it which once turned me into a minotaur for a week. It was so bad except for all the bullshit. It wasn't so bad except for all the bullshit. Yeah, so long as you keep it to like 1 pun or 1 joke per stream at like max. Otherwise, like my mod will just time you out. not because like you're doing something specifically bad. We just had like a issue with like puns and jokes and stuff rolling through pretty consistently for like the last month or so. So we had to do something to get them to stop because there was a few people that were kind of like treating me as if I was like a text to speech voice reader type thing, and I'm not. I'm literally a person that just wants to have a chat with you guys. So yeah, kind of had to like step it back and rehumanize the situation by being like, keep it to one respectfully. And that way we can all enjoy like a little laugh here and there, but like then we can like actually have like conversations and stuff. Also, what are you doing, Bubba? What are you up to this morning? I said hello, but like I didn't ask you how you're doing. How you doing? I love how like I just like put that into like the most basic form of the question possible. Is like I didn't ask you how you are, so how are you? Kind of thing. It went through a pandemic, pretty much. It was pretty bad. Um, if I had known that you were going to go down the pandemic route, I could have prepared something for that. I had something earlier today too. This is my pun for the day. Yeah. See, that's fine. I have no problem with like you guys doing like one pun per person per stream thing. Like that's perfectly fine. I just didn't like it when people were treating me like I was literally here just to read out stuff, like funny words, funny sounds and stuff. I've had a couple of them. I don't appreciate it. Like, if you want that kind of thing, go find an AI with a voice and play with it, kind of thing. You warned me last. Was that last stream? You have to tell jokes as long as they're welcome. It's also why I gave you the warning. Kind of way to let you know so you can opt out of reading it before you get into it. That's fair. No, I appreciated that you asked in the first place because, like, in some cases, like, not all streamers are necessarily like cool. Or we got a line. Not all streamers are necessarily cool to just like um be like a joke box kind of thing. Other times, or not a scout ship. No, fuck it, I'll make a scout ship. I need houses. So yeah, sometimes people have got a problem with it. Like I didn't have a problem with it until it was getting abused. Um, and that was like we had a couple of streams where it was like literally like almost 3 hours of a 4 hour stream, and then the person came back like the next day. And even after being asked to stop repeatedly and not do it and stuff, they just kept doing it. So then yeah, somebody got timed out. Somebody else got banned in amongst it because they just went like the lewd and rude kind of route. Like some people resist in an interesting way. Like they're like, oh, okay, this isn't allowed here, so let's just make it as inappropriate as possible. It's like, no, get the fuck out. Like I prefer this to be like a generally kind of safe work kind of space that people can just come and hang out and chat without it going like down those kind of roads. There's plenty of people out there that do that. It's like before, like just pointing out what kind of a streamer I am and how like I might not be for the person that came in earlier. Like I appreciate that while they didn't particularly like what I'm doing, they respectfully left. I have so many people that don't do that, you know. It's just a pleasant thing to see occasionally. You know, I don't know. There's a few people here that definitely also like stream as well, and it's just I think you all get like different things. Everybody gets something different happen. Have I got enough food? Not quite. I've still only got 200 food. Like I'm still hunting stuff. I don't really want to get close to the line, but I don't know why they abandoned these two. You know, I don't like it when someone tells me how to game. Yeah, that's fair. Like, I don't usually have like don't backseat or something up unless it's a game that I have not played before, and then I have like don't backseat, don't spoilers, stuff like that. But people that are on their phones don't get the tags; they can't see them. So it's kind of as nice as the idea is. Like, not everybody will get the message, even if you put it up. So that's why even if somebody comes in and they ask something that I've clearly got like set up as like, a tag, I kind of just assume that, oh, they're probably on the phone and they can't see the tag kind of thing, and just kind of like humor that fact. Of course, some people just don't look for it as well. But I've got like 3 antelopes out here. Um, yeah, I'm surprised they actually said goodbye. That was nice. It was nice. Like, obviously, not necessarily like the best way they said it. I could tell that they were kind of annoyed that they, well, here we go, lions attacking me. They were kind of annoyed that they weren't kind of like able to change the direction of the stream and get me to start using hotkeys and stuff like that. But I really don't care. I'm here for fun. I've said it so many times. If I'm playing a game or if I'm streaming or whatever, all I ask is if people would just take like 5 minutes before they say anything to just kind of get the idea of what's going on, what I'm doing, what I'm
Jeez.
enjoying about the game and stuff like that. Because not everybody plays it the same way, you know? What are you up to, Bubba? I have 2 slices of cheese now. That's like, what is this? That's like a double quarter pounder kind of territory I'm going into. Also, Phoenix has decided to lay down and sleep. But I just like scratched his back. So now he's all like, the fuck is touching me? All right. I can't like get his purring like I did with Azula. He's quiet. Also, if I put the microphone near him, he's literally just going to like balk at it. Not like woof, but like he's just going to freak out about it. So I'm not going to do that. Phoenix is like, I don't know. I think it's like small cat syndrome. He's very skittish at times. Like he always kind of has been. Just like natural disposition. But yeah, sometimes it's like extra. Oh, there's the gazelles. There we go. I'm going for like gazelles and I'm trying to like map out my area because I'm not that worried about like boats coming up here. But I need to kind of like see where I've got food and bringing in extra. I'm pretty new to streaming. Yesterday was my 3-month anniversary, so I haven't gotten many of those kind of people yet. I'm glad people coming in trying to, what's it? I'm glad that people coming in and trying to sell me something is a lot less than I thought it was originally going to be. Wow. Okay. So Myrtles and I get harassed, or I at least used to get harassed non fucking stop for like people like self promoting and particularly Mirthless gets a lot of harassment about like channel art and stuff. Mirthless is like a casual streamer, right? He's not doing this for any like particular like reason, fame or glory, stuff like that. Like I'm also not in it for fame. I understand that's a byproduct of getting more and more people watching me. But at the same time, like I would rather not be aware of how many people are like actively watching me and stuff because it doesn't make it better for me. I just enjoy talking to people and playing games and like talking about games and conversations while playing games. That's my thing. That's what I like. Um, but I also do this like professionally as well as like this is my basically full career income kind of thing. So between streaming and content creation on like YouTube and other places and stuff, like this is what supports me. So like it's important in that way. But yeah, I used to get a lot of people in the beginning come in and try to offer me like various like graphics or emotes or channel banners and all kinds of things. And we got fish boat. There we go. At first, it was kind of, I don't know. I could understand they were trying to like pitch to something that was about to become affiliate and like stuff like that. Did you have raids turned off? I ask because generally speaking, when you get raided, it tells you how many people come in at a time. I would assume it would trigger your anxiety if it was pretty high. So I don't have raids turned off, and when somebody raids me, it does show how many people raid me, and I try really hard not to look at that number. I try to focus on the name of the person who's raiding me, and regardless of how many people they bring in, I don't care if you raid with one person, if you're the one person raiding me. That's perfectly fine. If I've had Scarlet's raided me with like 60 something people, and I kind of like, I don't know, my brain rebooted for a couple of minutes there in amongst that because I hadn't been raided by such a large number of people. I've had a couple of people raid me with like groups of 30. I also pretty much expect that when people raid in with a lot of people, not everybody's going to stay, and a lot of people are AFK. So I kind of don't really consider the number that's coming in too important. I just kind of, you know, I address the streamer that's like rated me, and I kind of try to focus in on, you know, like welcoming in the raiders collectively, no matter how many that is, without kind of like really worrying about it. Because if I look at the number And I think of like, I'm aware of, I think yesterday I got rated like by 18 people, but only 3 people talked. So as far as I'm concerned, only 3 people were actually there. So even though the person rated me with 18, probably most of them were AFK. Most of them might have clicked out as soon as they rated in, and only 3 people talked. And one person got banned, one person was lovely, and another person just said a couple of things and just went silent. So I assume that they probably left. And that's basically how I experienced it. The streamer themselves had to work, so they didn't actually like raid in and say hello or anything like that. But I found out that they were obviously like busy and had to like get straight to work and stuff because I went and had a look at their stream afterwards. And yeah, they were running late to get to work. So there was no way they were going to come in and say hello and spend a few minutes chatting and stuff like that because they had real world priorities that they needed to do. And that's totally okay. I often also forget about like the shout out feature. Like when people raid me, I'm notoriously forgetting how to shout people out. I forget that it's a thing that exists. And some people get like really upset by it and or like kind of like ahem shout out kind of thing. And I'm like, oh shit, fuck, sorry. Like I forgot that that's a thing, but sure, I'll do that. Like it's just I don't know. I've only also been streaming for I was trying to work this out. Can somebody help me with the math on this, please? Because as a streamer, it's kind of hard to fucking do that. But where am I getting attacked? Down here. All right. So not last November, the November before it, the 22nd of November 22 to now. If somebody could tell me how long that is, that would be fantastic because I can't think of it off the top of my head and I forgot to look it up last night. But I did work out that my colony of Asura yesterday has been going for 1 year and 1 month so far. So we did get a definitive answer on that, which is kind of nice. I'm doing really good. Got some adulting to do today. How are you? Always good to see you. I'm doing all right, Bubba. I didn't fall asleep till late today, and then I didn't wake up till late. So kind of, I don't know. I'm kind of really tired tonight, but that's nothing new. I'm always tired. So yeah, it would just be kind of like the usual. And yeah, I ended up putting my wrist brace is helping my fucking nerve pain so much. I can't physically think how it's in my shoulder or not, no, my fucking elbow when I can fucking think properly. Yeah, no, I've got like nerve pain in my shoulder, fucking elbow. Jesus, I just corrected myself. Terrible. I'll go home. Don't worry about it. I'll pet Phoenix. I'll fix it up. There we go. Yeah, it's radiating from my elbow to my hand, but I seriously think that fixing my hand would be better. So I'm the mighty shout out reminder. Yeah, Shadow reminds me of so much stuff. But then again, you're also like you've got a lot on in like life and stuff. Like life always comes first. So like if you've got stuff to do, like you don't have to be here. I always love when I get to see you and stuff. But yeah, Shadows, whenever he's around, he's like always just lets me know. He's like, hey, you missed you gotta hydrate or you got a posture check or something like that. Like is Shadow, I should just ask you, do you want to be a mod for my channel? Do you want moderator privileges? I should probably just like check that because like when you are here, you're fucking fantastic at reminding me stuff, and I just kind of like you just reminded me of it now. I'm like maybe I should ask you because yeah, apart from Atlantis, it's pretty much just me, and she's got a life too. She's often like busy or asleep or getting ready for work and stuff, or at work. So I can't always like expect her to action shit. So, which is fair. I don't expect her to be here all the time. That's not what I want from people. I want people to have lives. And if they've got time for me and they want to spend time here, then it makes me happy, you know? And shout out is optional, not mandatory. I'd never remind someone to give me a shout out if I rated them. It's just rude. I see it as when you raid somebody, what basically happens on my channel is your streamer name, which is your channel name, plays in the middle of my screen with sound and with graphics, and that draws people's attention to something happening. And then it's also in the chat pane as well, so people can see that this person on screen and in chat has rated me, and like, with so many people. And if they're interested, like, I normally talk to them. I'll be like, what were you playing, what were you up to, and stuff like that, because I genuinely want to know. But it also helps people understand, like, maybe what they were playing and how they were playing it and stuff like that too, to let people see if they're interested in going and having a look at that person, like, without even saying a shout out. I've already done like some of the work involved in like shouting them out kind of thing, and letting them have a platform to speak.